sorry, love.
No good, then?
She seems set on staying down there for a week or two.
What did you tell her?
I gave her all your messages. They weren't enough, Kevin.
So, she's hanging out for a definite yes?
She won't come back without it.
Then she'll have a long wait.
Oh, it's no use talking like that.
I felt sure she'd be with you. I've been watching that street for the last hour.
Well, I tried.
My turn, then. What's her address?
The answer's no, Kevin. She made me swear I wouldn't tell you.
You've talked to her and done no good. What else is there? I've got to see her, please.
Well, you just have to wait and see. She might come round on her own.
Well, she enjoys her little holiday.
I don't think there's much enjoyment out of it. As far as I could see, she's as miserable as you are.
Then why doesn't she come home? Give us a chance to talk it over.
Because she knows you're still against the idea of this baby, that's why.
You weren't that keen yourself, remember?
Yes, well, I found out a bit more about it since then, and it's not such a terrible thing after all, you know, and if it means her happiness...
I'll think about it when she's back here, not before.
Oh, well, you might as well forget it now, then, because she won't come back without a definite promise.
Oh, just tell me where she is, Mum. I know I can talk her round
yes,
if I...
Don't you understand? That's exactly what she's afraid of. She loves you, you see. And if she sees you, she's afraid she might give in, and that's something you'll both regret for as long as you live, I can tell you.
I'll find out somehow. She's bound to have told somebody else.
Well, you won't get her address out of me. That's final.
Hey, steady on. You're back then?
Just.
I don't have to ask how you got on.
Wasted journey as far as Kevin was concerned.
Yes, I didn't think you persuaded her to come back with you. How was she?
Oh, she's all right. She got a part-time job in a sandwich bar. She won't give in, Arthur. She's so determined to have this baby that she's prepared to risk everything for it.
Wonder if you fancied a drink. Meal, perhaps?
Oh, Kevin, you're joking. I'm on my way to work.
Ah, well, guy at the end of the bar time again today.
Well, you could always go home.
Yeah. Well, there's only one subject of conversation at home at the moment. I'm getting just a bit tired of it.
Well, Kath said something about going to see her.
Oh, for all the good it done. I should have gone myself.
Oh, why didn't you then?
Because they won't tell me a flaming address. I don't suppose you've heard anything.
Oh, Kevin, you're joking. She's not going to get in touch with me. You were never exactly bosom pals.
Yeah, I just thought you did see a lot of her before she went.
Oh, no, she just wanted somebody to talk to, that's all. Excuse me. So, what are you going to do, then?
Go to the motel, I suppose, see what Mac's doing.
No, I don't mean about tonight, Kevin. I mean about the baby. It's the only way you're going to get her back.
I'm still thinking.
Well, don't you think you better make your mind up quickly? Have you done anything about it? Have you been to the clinic? Have you read the book?
No.
I see, so you're just not bothering, then.
Why does it always have to be on her terms? She thought anything about me.
I just can't believe you, Kevin. I really can't. Any woman who's prepared to go through what she's prepared to go through has got to care about you.
She wants it for herself, Di, not for me.
Well, if that's what you think, you better forget the whole thing, Kevin.
Yeah, I don't think it hasn't crossed my mind. She's been gone a week now, shown no signs of coming back. I think we're finished.
You think, or you hope?
He just feels guilty about it.
Oh, well, that's absurd.
Yeah, well, you know Reg.
That's just the point. I do know him, and I'm sure he'd much rather eat with us than be stuck alone in some restaurant. CNA advertising, 45 quid. Now, what the hell does that mean?
Search me, I don't know.
He does write some funny things. Ah, Sydney, I haven't said a word about advertising.
Well, is it something personal?
Sid Hooper, he's got more to keep quiet about than advertise. And 45 quid, mind you, he could be putting Mavis on the market, couldn't he?
That's a thought.
How did you get on last night with your dad?
Fine.
All boys together. What'd you do?
Nothing.
That sounds like fun.
Well, you know.
Excuse me, are you being secretive?
No. We had a few drinks.
At the motel?
No, in his chalet. I took him round a bottle.
Oh, that was nice.
Stop the one-way traffic.
Very thoughtful, very thoughtful.
Right.
Things are all right, aren't they, between you two?
Of course they are. Well, why shouldn't they be?
Just wondered, that's all.
Just been with Kate Hamilton.
Well, there's no need to report your every move, you know.
I'm still edgy about that letter.
Did you leave her unsettled again?
It was only casino business. I asked you, are you still edgy about that letter?
No, not really. I've made my mind up. It's too late this evening, but tomorrow I'm going to a solicitor. Your advice, you see.
Mine alone?
Well, you know Paul Ross came to see me directly after you did.
He gave you the same advice, did he?
Obviously.
Well, that might put a different complexion on things.
You don't trust him, do you?
Why, has he told you that he doesn't trust me?
He almost sent me running after you to say so. What are you two really fighting about?
Who knows? You, perhaps? Look, what you've got to understand very clearly is that once you put that letter into your solicitor's hands, he'll have to disclose it if the alternative is a charge of suppressing evidence.
You're not going back on your advice?
Well, only in view of Paul's.
Oh, you're like clockwork.
Hmm?
And about as emotional. What really makes you tick?
Young women.
Oh, well, if you're going to be flip, we might as well be silly over a drink.
Being flip, it's true. Young women and teaching.
You like to catch them young and train them to your liking.
I was a very good teacher. Not of young women, they always leave me as they find me, but teaching, proper teaching in a classroom. It's the only thing I was ever very good at. Anything that made me feel...
Content? Well, why don't you go back to teaching?
You know why. One day, another country where nothing is known about me.
Well, I hope you don't let that become only another dream.
Oh, no, I'm wide awake with a very definite plan. What happens to that plan could depend on what your solicitor thinks of the letter.
Are you asking to come with me to the solicitor?
Oh, no, no. No, I'm too much of an interested party. You go alone. See you later.
She went without any clothes, you see.
Good heavens, look at the size of this phone bill. How's she managing?
Oh, Rose has lent her one or two things and she bought herself a pair of jeans and a couple of tops. But I'll have to get that case of hers packed and away sooner or later.
Looks like being permanent, then.
Unless Kevin comes round to her way of thinking. She can be very stubborn, you know, Arthur, as we well know.
How about you? Have you given it any more thought?
I never stop thinking about it.
And?
I just can't reconcile myself to the idea somehow. I promised to ring her, actually, to say I got back safely. I better do it before Kevin decides to come home.
Oh, he's out for the evening. You won't see him until breakfast.
Oh, well, I'm not waiting up for him. Now, then, what did I do with her number?
Well, I don't know, do I? You are happier in your own mind, are you, now that you've seen her?
Oh, yes, she's all right. Rose has got a nice little flat, you know. Very handy for the West End.
It would be.
Oh, didn't mean that. Oh, don't you worry if there was anything like that about it. I'd have Glenn out of there like a shot. Hello, love. Yes, about half an hour ago. Yeah, fine. Yeah, traffic wasn't too bad at all. Yes, he's fine. And Kevin's... Yes. Yeah, I told him. Well, naturally, he's a bit upset. He's marched out of the house, as a matter of fact, and I can't say I blame him, but... Oh, yes, he's all right. He'll be back. I expect he's just gone out for a drink with Mac.
Yeah, but, let me have a word with her.
Yeah, here's your father, so I'll say goodbye, love. Take care.
Decided to stay in London, then, have you? Yes. Oh, well, it's up to you. You're old enough to make up your own mind. Listen, if you're happy in London, you don't mind if we go off on holiday, do you?
Arthur.
Spain. No, just your mother and me. We've got the chance.
Take no notice of him.
Yeah, oh, he's big enough to look after himself. No, just for a fortnight. Oh, well, it won't be for a few weeks yet, anyway. Right. Oh, well, with any luck, love, we'll see you before then. Right. Now, take care of yourself. Bye, love. That shook up.
I think it did, the idea of us going away on holiday at this time of the year.
No, not that. The idea of Kevin being here on his own. Carol's still living in the area, isn't she?
Why?
Hello. Just sitting?
Just sitting.
Are you eating here tonight?
Possibly.
Shall I send the barman
No,
to bring...
thank you.
Shall I stand on my hands, clap my heels together and sing the Blue Danube?
Look, instead of being silly, you can help me make my mind up about Richard Lord. I don't think he's as bad as you think he is. Well, not all of him.
Never eat the fruit if the pips...
If it's what?
rotten.
What are you two really fighting about?
Since we have nothing in common, there's nothing to fight about.
Ah, but you have.
Oh?
Something in common.
What?
The advice you both gave me. I've decided to take it from each of you.
The letter and the solicitor? You should.
Yes, but the trouble is, which solicitor? Well, I still haven't found one yet. Richard was on the verge of fixing one up for me and escorting me, and then he disappeared.
I can fix you up with the very best there is. J. Henry's local man.
Well, who's J. Henry?
Oh, a man about as trustworthy as Richard Lord himself, but infinitely wealthier. I shall try to arrange for a time for you that is also convenient to me.
Look, Paul, I am getting tired of being nannied by two men. I'll go alone.
If you don't think Richard Lord is as bad as everybody knows he is, you need to be guarded by regiments of men. I'll come with you.
Who is it?
Richard Lord.
What do you want? I thought we finished our business an hour ago.
Yes, well, I had a second thought.
Richard, we've been through all that. Gambling debts incurred before Tony's death are going to have to be declared as income for that period. The auditors just don't seem to realise that in our business an IOU is as good as a post-dated cheque.
Yes, well, I'm not talking about IOUs. My second thought was of a more personal nature, personal to you. I was leaving, but then in the taxi I considered it carefully and turned back, as you see.
Having seen, what am I to hear?
Georgina Moran is going to see a solicitor tomorrow.
I'm surprised to hear that she hasn't already seen one.
And you won't be surprised to find out that she's going to show him Tony's last letter. I doubt whether she'll go to any solicitor, but a reputable one. It's almost certain that he'll advise her to put the whole matter in the hands of the police. I thought you should know.
A trishaw, you see. It's a cross between a cart and a bicycle. Anyway, so I'm sitting there, right? And it's 90 degrees in the shade. And there's this little fella, he's all of 7 stone 4 soaking wet, you know. And we're going up this hill, 1 in 5, right? Now, I am just sitting there, right? He's out of the saddle, he's got calves on him like footballs, and I'm sitting there, and I feel guilty. You know, I mean, I really feel guilty, you know, because I feel I ought to be out there pushing. So we get up to the top of the hill, get out, go to ring the front doorbell, and he comes to the wrong address, hasn't he?
Oh, no. Oh.
So it's in the cart and all the way down the hill.
Oh, poor little chap.
Eh? Oh, no, he saw the funny side. He laughed his head off. Oh, I gave him a big tip. He thought it must have been Christmas. Now, there's something. Christmas and bicycles. Do you remember that Christmas that I bought you your first bike?
Yeah.
Huh? Yeah, God, I can see you now in your pyjamas. First time you got on it. Laughing all over your face, you were.
You weren't there.
Of course I was there. It's our front room. Christmas tree, fairy lights, you on the bicycle, great big smile on your face.
That was the photograph.
Hmm?
The mum took.
No.
It was.
Now, listen, I remember...
I remember waiting. Just me and Mum. And she wouldn't let me go in that front room. Well, wait till your daddy gets back, she said. He won't be long. I sat outside that door for 2 hours. That's a hell of a long time for a kid to wait to get his Christmas present.
Well, I must have had something on.
Must have.
No, I mean, something important, you know, I mean... Mr. Thing like that's foul. I could have sworn that...
Take it from me, Dad. You missed out.
Right, would you like some more coffee?
Yeah, Tom, yeah.
Ashley?
No, I'm all right.
Yes.
You know, you are a very lucky fella.
Me, lucky?
With her.
Oh,
You
yeah.
want to hang on there, son. That's my advice to you.
Thanks very much.
Do you know what I'd like to do? What I would really like to do? I would like to set you two up in something profitable, something that would, you know, make you happy. Let me do that for you, will you?
Back to the presents, are we, Dad?
Seems such a funny time of year to be going on holiday.
Oh, all the better. We shan't be crowded off the beach by half the common market. Think of it, Kath. 2 weeks in a luxury hotel. No meals to get, lots of sunshine.
Yeah. What about that Bowls Club dinner? Won't that interfere?
No, that's before we go. Don't worry, I've thought it all out.
Yes, you have, haven't you? Well, I'll let you know when I've made up my mind.
Oh, decided to come home then?
Yeah, force of habit.
Eating anything to eat?
Yes, thanks. We ate down at the pub again.
Oh.
Bar food's not bad.
You and Mac?
Ah, gonna be getting talked about. Two real grass widows doing the rounds.
Kath's made up her mind to come on this holiday.
Oh, good.
I said I'd think about it. I don't like the idea of leaving you on your own.
He'll be all right, won't you?
Yeah, of course. Don't worry about me. You go and enjoy yourselves. 2 weeks in Spain. What's the job?
Oh, well, I suppose between the pair of you, I'd better say yes. That's if I can get the time off.
So, how about Jennifer?
Oh, she's fine. Spent most of her time up on the 5th floor by the swimming pool.
On the 5th floor?
Yeah, it's a fantastic view up there.
Oh.
Yeah, I'll tell you something. You know, they do these pineapple boats. You know, they scoop all the inside out and fill it with shellfish. A nice bottle of cold chablis, followed by fresh raspberry pavlova.
Oh, that's living.
That is Jennifer.
Oh, boy.
She's just getting a due reward.
Hmm?
Well, she put the time in, didn't she? Or the hard graft.
Oh, yeah. Well, I'm not denying that, yeah.
Well, it's nice to succeed in the end.
Isn't it?
Right. Well, I think it's time I loved you and left you.
Oh, it's early yet?
Right, not for this one. Jet lag.
It's too late for that.
No, it's delayed action, you know. I'm the insensitive type. Right, well, thanks for the meal.
It's nothing.
Nothing, she says.
You are not to feel you are putting me to any trouble whatsoever, Reg Lamont. You're to come here whenever you want to, and that's an order.
What do you do with this girl?
Oh, she makes her own mind up about things. I just tag along.
Yeah, well, be seeing you.
Yeah, right, fine.
Do you know, I have still got that photo somewhere of you on that bicycle. I think it's in an old wallet.
Yeah, well, leave it there, Daddy. Best place for it, isn't it?
Well, good night, then.
Sleep well.
Right, see you, Ash.
Right, see you back.
Bye. Good night.
Mind how you go. Did you have to do that?
What?
Have a go at him.
Hang about.
Can't he have an old memory tucked away somewhere to lean back on him? You grinning on a bicycle. Where's the harm in that?
You earn memories. You live them. You don't just make them out of the blue, you know. They have to be there.
It was ages ago. Just leave it buried.
If I wanted to start digging, love, there's one hell of a lot I could unearth, believe me.
He's got his faults, all right. Fine, we all have, but you can't help liking him. Well, can't you?
I like him. That's rich. That's really rich. Hates near the mark.
Hey, come on. You couldn't hate anyone. You're much too nice. Hmm?